With Mafia, the old country released, I decided to go back and play the Mafia that kicked off the series, which actually got a remake and trophy set to it, with 44 trophies in the remake including the Platinum Trophy and an average time to complete of 24 hours. I wanted to challenge myself and attempt the Platinum in it in 24 hours. But this wasn't going to be that easy with the most villainous trophy in the game standing in my way, the Made Man Trophy, which is earned for completing the game on classic difficulty. So once I got to the difficulty screen, I knew I was going to be doing a playthrough of this and wanted to enjoy myself the first time around, so I started on medium. The first trophy to kick this off is a chase through the night, which is earned for completing the first chapter, an offer you can't refuse, where we play as Tommy Angelo, a cab driver trying to get by, who runs into Mafia members Sam and Paulie, who are trying to escape the cops. I then had my memory refreshed with the horrible driving mechanic in the game.
How the hell they know we'd be there?
I do not like the Mafia driving mechanic, that's for sure.
After ramming a cop car and losing the cops like a boss, Tommy was rewarded for his epic driving.
Why is the music intensifying? Oh. God damn.
Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car.
Oh, a chase through the night. Completed an offer you can't refuse. Bet.
The next trophy, the back streets of Little Italy, is earned for completing Running Man, where Tommy is back to normal life, not dealing with the Mafia, driving people around.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Tommy got caught on Morello's turf and was beat up in retaliation for helping Salieri's people. After an intense chase sequence, Tommy reaches Salieri's bar and Paulie scares them off with a shotgun.
The back streets of Little Italy. Trophy completed Running Man. Fuck.
Then we are introduced to the Don and he tells him he wants retaliation for his cab getting smashed up. So the next trophy, the way this city works, which is earned for completing Molotov Party, the Don tells Paulie and I to hit up Morello's bar parking lot and send a message. But before they leave, Tommy explores the bar and we begin the amazing collectibles journey by picking up a cigarette card. We need 22 of these lovely collectibles.
Oh shit, family history. Founding Gangsters of the United States cigarette card. Fuck yeah.
Once we talk to Vincenzo and get given some weapons, I spot another collectible and pick it up.
Come back and see me later if the
Pulp
boys don't scare
Fiction.
you.
Found a pulp magazine. Hell yeah, baby.
We need 80 of these goddamn magazines, separated into 4 different categories, plus another 10 magazines, and on top of that we need 50 goddamn mystery foxes, and of course postcards. This might be the biggest collectibles grind I've done in a game, with 167 collectibles to get. We finally leave and destroy the cars to send a message while hitting a home run on Morello's boys and escape using one of their cars because we're just boss like that. And now Tommy is officially a member of the Salieri crime family.
Welcome to the family.
The way the city works. Trophy completed Molotov Party.
The next trophy, Gangs of Lost Heaven, is earned for completing Ordinary Routine, where Tommy is assigned his first job as a Mafia member to go around the city and collect payments. He picks up a heater from Vincenzo and off they went. Things go relatively smooth until they reach the motel. Sam gets captured and Tommy sneaks through with a couple of pew-pews, while definitely not getting beaten to death.
He's coming after me.
I'm gonna fucking die. God damn it, bro.
And saves Sam. One of the guys drives off with the money and Tommy chases him down and takes out the other cars, then finally ramming the car, bringing it to a stop.
Gangs of Lost Heaven. Completed Ordinary Routine. Bet.
The next trophy, Neighborhood Hero, is earned for completing Fair Play, which is pretty funny considering the point of the chapter is to sabotage the racer's car so our driver can win. But Morello got word of this and sent people to beat up our driver, which meant Tommy was asked to fill in for the race, and this is where the Supercharged trophy comes in, which is earned for winning the race.
Right, we got it. Supercharged. Won the race.
After completing the race, I was left thinking, what's so hard about this race? But little did I know, the horrors that were about to come my way later on. After the race, this is where the story's first and only missable trophy comes in, Not Classy, which is earned for taking Paulie to a place of disrepute. Anyway, Paulie goes missing and is found drunk inside the barn and Tommy drives him home, but during the drive, Paulie wants to...
Me to the blue tropics.
Me having no clue where it was, just took him home and called it a day. Maybe it wasn't the best idea.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Oh no. Neighborhood hero. Completed fair play.
The next trophy, good night for a walk anyways, which is earned for completing Sarah, where the family bartender Luigi asks Tommy to escort his daughter Sarah home as she's been having some dramas with some lads. So Tommy walks with her to drop off some food, nearly getting run over, and saying no to flowers before finally getting into the good stuff. 1v3, bet. My guy really brought a knife to a fist fight. Yeah, good night, buddy. Now it's my turn. And now the big guy wants a piece of me. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Good night for a walk anyways. Completed Sarah.
For the next trophy, Storm Cloud over Chinatown, we get for completing Better Get Used to It, where the Don tells Tommy and Paulie to send a message to the boys who were causing trouble with Sarah.
God damn.
However, the main guys causing trouble end up somehow getting away, but they were no match for Tommy's elite driving skills.
God damn it, bro.
They crash anyway. One of them is still alive and Paulie tells Tommy to kill him, but he hesitates.
Fucking die, man.
Storm Cloud over Chinatown. Completed Better Get Used to It.
Saint and the Sinner is the next chapter with the trophy for it being Murder in the House of God, where the boys find out the guy in the car who looked dead managed to survive, so Tommy drops Sam off at the church to finish the job, and Tommy heads to the hotel to take care of the manager, since they decided to do business with Morello instead, and once Tommy caps him, we head to his office to blow it up, and then head down to the church to see if Sam completed the job. He certainly did, and even did the 2 in the head rule, and now it's time to lose the cops.
Whoopsie. Murder in the House of God. Completed the Saint and the Sinner.
Following that is the trophy Your Canuck Cousins, for completing the chapter A Trip to the Country, where Sam attempts to do a business deal with some Canadians and things go south when they realize Sam is missing, and then they find out why things go south.
Oh, Christ. They're cops, Tommy.
Oh no.
Once we find him, he's not in a great state, so they load him onto the truck and leave. But of course it's not that easy. We get chased by a goddamn armored truck. After breaking it down bit by bit and finally blowing it up, they get Sam to the doctor.
Volcanic Cousins. Completed a trip to the country.
Someone else is gonna need a doctor with his next trophy, Rat in the House, earned for completing Omerta, where the Don drops a bombshell.
We have a mole, Tom. The books are gone, Tom.
Frank.
Which we get assigned to go take care of him, and now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the mission, tailgating. Woohoo! Time to follow traffic laws, hell yeah! After following him to the airport and catching up to him, Tommy just lets him go. Are we sure he's in the Mafia? But it's okay, because we end up getting access to the account books. But wait, what's this?
Comic buy. Oh wait. I have a copy of Gangsters Monthly. Comic books? Fuck, there's so much to collect in this fucking... Buried in their place then. Right in the house. Completed a murder.
The next trophy, Blood on Beach Hill, which is earned for completing Visiting Rich People, has us sneaking into a mansion, taking out some guards, running through the place like we own it, taking documents from the safe for the Don, and escaping the cops. Yeah, visiting.
Blood on Beach Hill. Completed Visiting Rich People.
Best Laid Plans is the next trophy we get, earned for completing the chapter Great Deal, where with Frank now gone, the family is running on a bit of life support with funds, so the Don ends up doing a deal with one of Morello's alcohol guys, but to make it look like a robbery. They end up getting pulled up on, and now we need to protect the truck from Morello's guy.
Oh, and the truck was destroyed. Come on, bro. Best laid plans. Trophy. Completed great deal.
The day the war began is the next trophy earned for completing Bon Appetit, where the Don gets Tommy to take him to a lunch at a restaurant since the original driver called in sick, and the boys are yapping about life, enjoying some good food. What could go wrong? Oh. So Tommy sneaks around the back and flanks the attackers. Then he grabs the Don and they head to Carlo's apartment to confront him, but it turns into a good old fashioned cat and mouse chase, which ends pretty peacefully.
The day the war began. Completed Bon Appetit.
The next trophy, Death on the Water, we get for completing Happy Birthday, where Tommy dresses up as a sailor and gets on a yacht going full hitman, then finding the gun that the janitor hid for us and popping a politician, and then gets it away flawlessly.
Oh my.
On a speedboat.
Death on the Water, oh my god. Completed Happy Birthday. Thank God for that, bro.
The next chapter, You Lucky Bastard, we earn the trophy When God Stops Smiling for completing it, where we finally go after one of Morello's top guys, Sergio. But since the boys couldn't do it, Tommy was assigned the job and went to plant a bomb on Sergio's car, and Sergio is Wait, who's this? Oh no. Turns out there was some miscommunication and Sergio was never home. He was at a diner, which turned into a car chase. This game's driving mechanic plus this bike made this chase a piece of cake.
Oh man, you fucking shit!
We chased into the harbour where we took out more of Morello's guys and definitely didn't somehow struggle.
Oh my.
And then we finally caught him where he wasn't so lucky this time.
You ain't that lucky, bastard.
Boom!
When God Stops Smiling. Completed You Lucky.
Earlier on, I earned the Day the War Began trophy, which had an attempt on Don Salieri's life. Well, now we have the Day the War Ended trophy, which is earned for completing Creme de la Creme, where after being at war with Morello for weeks, he finally came out of hiding and they jumped at the opportunity to finally take him out. After chasing him to the airport and giving Morello's guys a run for their money, Tommy shoots down Morello's plane and follows it to the crash site where they find him a little bit burnt.
Well done. The Day the War Ended. Completed Creme de la Creme.
The next trophy, A View from the Top, which we earned for completing the next chapter, Election Campaign, where the Don assigns Tommy another hitman job. Guess who? Another politician. Why? For cracking down on criminal businesses, and Salieri ain't having a bar of it. So we head to the prison and make our way to the guard tower, punch on with some lads on the way there, then pick up the sniper that was left for us and go sicko mode. Now we need to escape.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Exactly my thoughts. Once I make it outside the prison successfully, I earn the next collectibles related trophy, Quite the Collection, for collecting 15 vehicles in the garage.
Quite the Collection. Collected 15 vehicles in the garage. Oh fuck yeah.
This police chase was my first opportunity to go for the Heat from the Cops trophy, which is earned for losing the cops after getting a 5-star police chase. Eventually I decided it was a bit too intense and just lost 4 stars instead. I get another opportunity to do this trophy later on, but for now...
A View from the Top. Completes Election Campaign.
For the next trophy, Into the Lion's Den, we earned for completing the chapter Just for Relaxation, where the Don wants us to head down to the harbour and steal a shipment of cigars that came in, but the cigars are a cover for diamonds that were smuggled in. So they steal a truck and head to the harbour and find the cigar shipment without being caught, until they try to leave. After losing the cops, they make it back to the warehouse where they discover...
What the hell?
Oh no.
Christ. It's dope.
Yeah, the Don lied to them and there was never any diamonds.
Into the Lion's Den. completed just for relaxation.
During the last chapter, Paulie talked about wanting to hit a bank and the boys weren't too keen since he'd be behind the Don's back, which is risky. But since they were just lied to, Paulie is more eager than ever to hit it and wants to do it now, and Tommy seems on board. Which is where the next chapter, Moonlighting, comes into play with the trophy, that last big score, earned for completing it, which is the bank heist. The heist plan goes fairly smooth and they end up making it out of the bank with their biggest score yet and biggest score in the city overall, which of course means cops everywhere. This was the perfect opportunity to reattempt the heat from the cops trophy.
Oh, get out of the way, you fucking dumbass. Fucking cab driver. Oh, thank God. Heat from the cops. Lost the cops after accruing a 5-star police check. Yeah.
And then we managed to make it to the safe house safely, and the heist is a success.
The last big score. Completed Moonlighting.
The next trophy, Friends and Family, is earned for completing the final chapter, The Death of Art. Then the trophy, A Life of Crime, for completing the game on easy, medium or hard difficulty. It's the next day since the heist and Tommy heads to Paulie's apartment to collect his cut of the money when he notices a problem.
Oh no.
God, Jesus.
Sam calls the phone and Tommy tells him Paulie's dead. Then Sam drops a bombshell.
I was calling to warn him.
About what?
Jesus Christ. I owe you fellas my life 3 times over.
Warn him about what, Sam?
Salieri. He found out about the bank
Oh,
job.
no.
He tells Tommy to meet at the city gallery, and when we get there, this happens.
Sam. What the hell's going on?
Oh, damn.
You and Polly put me in a bad spot. This is what you were looking for, Polly's. Here's your cut.
Oh, damn.
It's more than you deserve.
Sam. You killed him. You killed Paulie.
No. Polly got himself killed.
And you seem real tore up about it.
I'm just in a good mood. Things are right between me and the Don. I'm moving up. And I just found this big bag of money.
Basically, Sam sold his boys out for money, and Paulie got 2 bullets in the head for it. So now we show Sam what we do to sellouts. After getting through, as weird as this is to say, Salieri's boys, we're now one-on-one with Sam. But he's no match for my sick shooting skills.
Oh, yeah?
After Tommy lets Sam yap a bit, he eventually puts 2 in him and calls it a day.
Friends and Family. Completed The Death of Art. A Life of Crime. Completed the game on easy, medium or hard difficulty, and that is the game done.
Tom.
After making a deal with the feds and ratting out Salieri, he sent his regards.
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Oh shit.
With the main story out of the way, there was still another 17 trophies to collect, including the Platinum Trophy. It was time to get to work. We had a lot of collectibles to get, but the first trophy post-story is Car Enthusiast, which is earned for lockpicking 5 cars.
Oh, Car Enthusiast. I thought that was number 4. Lockpick 5 cars on the streets of Lost Heaven and Byron's. Fuck yeah.
The next 2 trophies were police related, with the first one being Lined Pockets, earned for paying a fine to the police department.
Line Pockets. Paid a fine to the Lost Heaven Police Department. Fuck yeah. Trophy.
And then Not Taken In, for resisting arrest by the police department.
Not taken in. Resisted arrest by the Lost Heaven Police Department. Yes, sir.
I saw a bike on my way to something and decided to take the opportunity to go for the Stunt Rider trophy, earned for completing a wheelie for 3 seconds.
Officers report, suspect on motorcycle has been seen.
Yeah, Stun Rider. Formed a wheelie for 3 seconds.
I then decided to knock out That Motor Can Move as my next trophy, which is earned for reaching 50 miles per hour while driving the Bolt Ace, which is one of the slowest cars in the game. There's a neat feature inside the car cyclopedia where you can test drive cars on the racetrack, and I took the Bolt Ace for a test drive.
There we go. That motor can move and reach 50 miles per hour while driving the Bolt Ace. Another trophy.
And now for the big grind. Collectables! With Lending Library being the first trophy, earned for finding all pulp magazines, which includes Dime Detectives, Black Mask, Terror Tales, and Super Science Stories.
Yeah, Lending Library. Found all pulp magazines. Let's go, man.
Picture Book Connoisseur is the next trophy part of the Collectables grind, which is earned for finding all copies of Gangsters Monthly.
Gangster Monthlies. Trophy! Picture Book Connoisseur. Found all copies of Gangsters Monthly.
You'll never guess what this next trophy is related to. Collectables! This one being full sets. Earned for finding all gangsters of the United States cigarette cards.
Here we go. Full set. Found all gangsters of the United States cigarette cards. Fuck yeah.
And from this point, I decided to go for the story related trophy, Made Man, which is earned for completing the story on classic difficulty. So playing through the story again and getting humbled during the race.
Haven't had this one. This is fucking ridiculous.
I got to the part where I had to take Paulie's drunk ass home and could do the missable trophy, Not Classy, earned for taking Paulie to a place of disrepute.
Not classy! Took Paulie to a place of disrepute. Let's go.
While playing through the story, I still had another 8 trophies to collect, including the Platinum Trophy. So eventually, I decided to call it a day on the story due to IRL commitments and come back later. However, because I wanted to platinum this on stream and knew I still had other collectibles to get, including the mystery foxes, hidden cars, and collecting cars for the garage in general, I decided to do a free ride grind to set it all up. While this isn't bad, I ended up making a big mistake. Because I had the difficulty on classic from the story, I was dealing with cops more and decided to turn down the difficulty so I didn't have to worry about it. What I wouldn't realize is how it would affect my plan later down the line. So having no clue about the pain I just caused myself, I continued on with the collectibles grind with the mystery foxes, earning myself 2 free trophies after picking up the first one. The whole story for completing the collection, and mystery fox discovered for finding the mystery fox. The whole story. Completed the collection. 1 mystery fox discovered. Found a mystery fox. Okay, you only need 1 fox to complete the whole collection. Okay, that's pretty cool. Fuck yeah. After quite a few hours of grinding, I became the dominator of mystery foxes. Mystery fox domination. Found all mystery foxes. Fuck yeah. Then the next trophy was On the Trail, which is earned for finding a hidden car.
Here we go. On the trail. Found a hidden car. Fuck you.
I found 4 and saved the last one for stream. So I had the Car Thief #1 trophy, earned for finding all the hidden cars, the Motor Museum trophy, which is earned for collecting 30 vehicles in the garage, and Made a Man. So I booted up stream the next day thinking I was going to platinum it, and my plan was going to work great. It was going to be a good day. Until I actually finished the story.
I just didn't get the fucking trophy? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so according to research, you can still do whatever you want after the story, but as soon as you change difficulty, no matter what, you lock yourself out of the trophy. So I ended up finding the last hidden car.
You got problems?
Car Thief #1! Found all the hidden cars, fuck yeah! And collecting the last couple of vehicles. Yes! Motor Museum! Collected 30 vehicles in the garage. Feeling defeated about my plans going horribly wrong and wanting to provide entertainment, I knew I still had to get this done since it was the last trophy needed for the platinum. So after about 6 hours of playing through the story later, replaying the race a lot the first time helped tremendously for the second time round.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes! I shot Sam twice and finally made Mafia my bitch. Yes! Made Man! Completed the game on classic difficulty. Oh my god, a platinum! The original gangster obtained all Mafia definitive edition trophies. Oh my god! Thank god that's done. Aside from the horrendous driving mechanic in the game, I absolutely enjoyed my time on this game, despite the setbacks that were had. The story was fantastic, even though some of the plot felt forced, but the overall remaster made it an A1 experience. It's definitely one of my favorites among the series. If there's any games out there that you want to see me platinum, please feel free to suggest it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new for more content like this, And I will see you legends in the next one. Peace.